Hey, well, after a long summer of golfing, fishing, hanging out with my beautiful wife and daughter, the weather has finally turned, which can mean only one thing. It's train season. And Rusty's Rail Yard is back, and the layout, I believe, to be kind of finished. As these things go, it's never finished, but as far as the track layout goes, I think we're pretty much done. I haven't had the confidence to glue anything down yet, but um, I'm really happy with the layout. And as far as the real world uh, track plan, I think it fits it pretty accurately, or as well as I can do in the space that I have. So here, I'll give you a tour. All right. So I got my phone in hand. Let me readjust my tripod here. Okay, one sec. Probably could be doing this a little better, but this is low budget, and this is what you get. So here we go. Starting out, well, here's the whole thing. There it is, all 16 feet. It's 28 inches deep, 16 feet wide. And if we start over on this side, you can see my staging track. I kind of keep that off camera, but that's where I can assemble the trains for when they come on. On the right here, I've added this big Walters number 8 curved turnout. This here, I'm calling the main, so this would be the diverging track. If we follow the diverging track, stay on the inside here, you can see we come to the industrial yard. There is 4 tracks. We got our track 1, track 2, another turnout, track 3, and track 4. Follow along, some box cars, flat car. Come all the way down here. And there's the end of the industrial yard. So that's what happens on the diverging track. Now, if we stay on the main, so we're back by the turnout, stay on the main, that follows along here. And you can see there is some industries on this track, which probably isn't good, but in real life, this is technically the main track, but it also ends. It comes to a dead end. So in real life, we're really never tying up the main because it's not truly a main, it's just the end of the line. So on this side, we have a turnout here. And like I've said in previous videos, this is Lico steel. I'm going to have to put a structure up there, but you can see we got some flat cars, some loads of styrofoam, just for fun. So then we can follow along here. There's some beautiful, my consist of SW 1500 switchers. Those are fun to run around with. So we'll stay here on the industrial track, and you can see there is a turnout back there. It's a controlled turnout. Get back in there and see the track. And because of its location, I just added in just a Atlas snap track switch. Works good for that isolated turnout back there. There it is, and we can kind of follow along track, and you can see there's another turnout, and that turnout brings us to the far end of the layout, which is where this industry is going to be. It is a barley transload facility for all the breweries that are in Oshkosh. So we got to bring in these covered hopper cars with barley, and I'm gonna have to build a transload facility back in there, but I think that's going to be pretty cool. As far as this track, it's just going to dead end and probably be a storage track, or it's also used as so I can pull out strings of covered hopper cars from, if we go all the way back, here's the hidden turnout. Now, if we stayed on that turnout, we come to this Y. And back here is where the plastic pellet transfer facility is going to go. And that is where I need the extra space, because when I pull out these big long string of covered hopper cars, I need all the track I can get. So I do end up pretty much using all the track down there just to pull these hopper cars out and switch them out. There are 2 tracks. You can see I currently have a locomotive parked on one, and then I've got some of these beautiful Rapido covered hopper cars on the first track. One thing I did forget to mention is that out of the freight yard, we have another turnout coming off of staging track 4. And that turnout takes us to Law Logistics, where you can see we got 5 spots for 5 box cars that are all tied down. Yeah, that makes 4 industries, which in real life is pretty accurate for this line of track. I think there's a 5th, but I haven't fit it in, and I'm not sure if I want to, just because it's kind of nice just to have simple, yet there's plenty to offer for switching, which is why I made the layout. Watching trains go in circles is fun, but I thought doing this would be more fun, being able to switch out industries and do that kind of stuff. So that's what I went with. You can see I've added in some trees. Obviously, there's no scenery yet. I am not a scenery guy, so that will eventually take time. But hopefully, I'll have something in the next couple of weeks as far as scenery. I might work on the plastic pellet transfer facility. So yeah, that is the layout in its current state. I've been running the locomotives back and forth all over the track. I haven't found any dead spots. I am running the layout with a ESU cab control. You can see the remote here, and then there is the ESU cab control. It's worked really, really awesome for this type of layout. Being 16 feet wide, I need to be able to move around a little bit. So having this wireless handheld remote to be able to go back and forth has been really handy. So I'm very happy with that control system. So with that being said, please like and subscribe if you're still watching. All the added subscribers and likes that I can get help keep the channel moving and shows me that there's people interested in it and interested in me making more videos. So that always helps. I think that'll be it for this winter's update. Thanks for watching.